So record started. Guys, we discussed about a boot process. So what is a boot processing? So when you start your PC, means you press the power button and you got a screen, so then you can use the machine, right? So in system, what are the step-by-step process which happened from your power on your system to till you got a screen? The step-by-step process in what is happening in your system is called a boot process. The first step is post power on self-test. Next is based on your boot priority, find out your bootable device. Okay. And in that one, so find out MBR record, and MBR record will tell you where is the bootloader. Okay. Every operating system, there is a bootloader. So our operating system in Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, 10, Windows 11, bootloader is boot MGR. So this bootloader will tell you how to load operating system and location of operating system. Which mode of operating system it should be loaded. Once OS is loaded, you got a login screen, login. So the default startup services and the background applications will start automatically. So this is our boot process. While system is booting time, okay, you may get some issues because of maybe a component failure or maybe operating system related, okay, or maybe some other incompatibility kind of stuff. You may get some issues. If you got an issue, so which part of boot processing is possible and what to do, what are the things, how to understand which part of issue you got it, which step you got an issue, and how to resolve it. Okay, possible resolutions we can understand. Okay, those things we will discuss. Here it is, both boot processing plus troubleshooting related. So first step is post power on self-test. System test itself, all components, mainly your CPU, RAM, and your motherboard components are working or not. Okay. So everything is working fine, then it is your post is successful. How to understand a post is successful? On your motherboard connected. Yeah. With this speaker or a buzzer kind of stuff. When I have seen our old, very old system, that means almost 20 years back it is. Okay. So there is a speaker inside. So I thought we can listen to songs to that one, and it is not getting any kind of sound from it. So later we realize, so the speaker is for a beep sound purpose. So now we are using this kind of buzzer speaker kind of stuff, which we are attaching to our motherboard front panel time place. Here it is some speaker connector. It's not for listening to songs or audio kind of stuff. This gives a sound, means a beep sound. Okay. So if it is there, then you will listen a single beep. If it is not there, no beep. Means you got a single short beep, means your VGA quick boot setup is no keyboard detected kind of stuff. It is a different point. Okay. Simple it is, you really receive a single beep, mostly it is your system is good. 1 second, guys. Sorry, welcome $123.
W capital. Yeah. Other thing is close it. Don't explore email IDs. Okay. ఏం చెప్దాం అనుకున్నాను ప్రస్తుతానికి 5 years.
Hmm?
5 years.
చూడండి మేము మండేనా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. నేను అందాక నేను చేశాక మీకు చెప్తాను, లింక్ మీకు పంపిస్తాను. The password I given is correct password only, guys. That's all. Okay, you receive one beep means the speaker is connected, and of course the speaker is connected. You listen to one beep means your system post is successful. Just we can assume that one. No beep sounds means speaker is not connected. You don't listen to any sound. Okay, if speaker is connected but no sound, that is danger. Okay, again problem. But speaker is not there, it's okay, no problem. Speaker is there but you didn't hear any beep sound, so then maybe issue can be there, but still you have to wait to confirm the issue. So keyboard. So when you see a keyboard, normally in a desktop's keyboards, having 3 LEDs. Okay, so this is cap lock, it is showing, but I need a LED. So you can see these 3 LEDs. So cap lock LEDs are there. Cap lock, first one is num lock, number keypad, and cap lock, cap letters related, and scroll lock for scrolling locking purpose. Okay, LED. So this is much better, closer. Num lock, cap lock, scroll lock. So what happened when you press the power button? The post is successful. The keyboard LEDs will be blink once only, just it will blink. Okay, if you use some color keyboard kind of stuff, some people use, see, it's LED. Okay, some people use colorful keyboards like this. You may not recognize because LEDs are with these lights. You may not feel that much blinking, but general keyboards you can able to understand. Okay, so that is an indication for a post is successful. And on motherboard, so not on motherboard, it is on your desktop. You can see even for a laptop. For laptop now, these LEDs are magic lab LEDs only. So lot of modifications are there. If you take old laptops, you can observe that one, or any desktop you can observe. There is 2 LEDs. One is power LED, indicates power is on. Hard disk LED indicates hard disk is detected. And important is hard disk LED is blinking. Hard disk is detected mostly. The point is it is post is successful. Both are blinking, post is successful. Hard disk LED is not blinking, but still hard disk is there, but hard disk LED is not blinking. Post is failure. Okay, so you press the power button, and on your monitor, it is completely a blank screen. Blank screen does not mean white screen. It is usually it is a black screen, and there is nothing is on the screen. Not even a signal not found. Okay, data cable not connected. Unable to detect a signal. Those kind of errors will occur on the screen. So if you are not getting that error also, means you press the power button, monitor is on, but on monitor, you're getting a blank screen. Oh, sorry. You're getting a blank screen like this. Not even any kind of error also. Then it is a post error. If you are getting something on the screen, means something error. Okay. Some error it is there. Okay, it shows some error on this one. Some logo, some details entry, press this key to do that one. Okay, or No signal. If something is showing on the screen, meaning is your post is successful. Okay. On monitor, something like a BIOS related information or PC logo or a OS errors or OS loading kind of stuff, something it is showing. At least no signal. No signal, cable related issue. Okay. Like this. Check the signal cable. No signal kind of errors you can see. No data cable is connected. Okay. It is a different issue. It is a problem, but different issue. No input. Okay. No input. Monitor no signal kind of stuff. It shows a different type of error. It's not a post error. Okay. So it is a VGA cable connector. So means the cable related issue or system graphic cards related issue or CPU graphical memory related issues. Okay. So issue can be your graphics card or maybe your built-in CPU graphical memories or data cable or HDMI cable related issues, connectivity issues, not post issue. Okay. So this is post successful indication. What are the indication for a post failure? How to understand post failure related indications? No beep sounds. If in case no speaker or no buzzer, no beep sounds. Even if it is there, no beep sounds also indicates there is an issue. Okay. Mostly you will listen if it is there, multiple beep sounds, continuous or longer short beeps, you will listen. Based on your BIOS manufacturer and motherboard configurations, you can see it. It's somewhere it is one continuous beep followed by two short beeps, then pause, repeated. No memory detected means RAM related issues. A continuous beep followed by three short beeps, no VGA detected. One continuous beep followed by four short beeps, hardware component failure means something happened to your motherboard. Okay. So better connect the speaker to know what happened to your system. Okay. No beep sounds or multiple beep sounds, continuous beep sound, long or short beep sounds indicates there is a post error. Okay. On the screen, no display, nothing on a monitor, no hard disk LED blinking. Keyboard LED not blinks. So normally it blinks once, not even a one time also, it is not blinking. So this indicates your post is failure. Why post will failure, guys? Any idea? I said, why post is successful? Primary components are good, working. Post is successful. Like CPU is working good, RAM is working, motherboard components, your BIOS chip working good means post is successful. Then why post is failure?
No
like
beep.
BIOS PC login.
Keep telling guys, no problem.
No beep on
No
monitor.
blank screen, no monitor, nothing on monitor, no hard drive,
Blank
no
screen.
TV.
Yeah, good, good. So you are telling about a if post is failure, how can we understand it is post error? But I'm asking one question. That is good. I ask question why post is failed. Why post is failed? You got these errors. Okay, continuous beep sounds, or maybe on monitor nothing is on there, no LED blinking, no keyboard blinking kind of stuff. If you got this one, means post is failure. The question is, why post failure? What are the possibilities?
Sir, post is successful only if there is if there is power supply to primary units. Then there is no power supply to primary units. Then the post will fail.
So due to power supply.
Due to power supply, okay. Any other things? Okay, good. Simple said, post will be successful. Your CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard components working. That is PC. Why it is failures? Maybe CPU or maybe a RAM, maybe on your motherboard component.
Motherboard
False.
not working properly. So
Very good. That's an answer actually I am expecting. That's a good one. Okay. Okay.
yes, sir.
If this one is working, good. If this is not working, then you will get a problem, right? So that's the point I said. Yes. Because of maybe a CPU or motherboard, maybe power distribution in a motherboard and RAM connectivities may causes post failure. Maybe motherboard components, maybe CPU, maybe RAM connectivities, okay, incompatibilities. There is an issue in that one. That's why it is we are getting a post failure. With this, we can understand generally where is an issue, but here it is postcard. But exactly what is an issue? You want to know. Generally, in our home, people in a home, we cannot we cannot estimate exactly where is an issue, and in home also we don't use this one. Only the people who are actually dealing with this motherboard related issues, chip level designers, so they use this kind of postcards. Okay, what is this postcard? They simply insert this postcard into your monitor motherboard. Okay, yeah, this is now. Okay, this is some YouTube video is also giving. So here it is. There is a postcard is inserted. Sometimes we can connect externally. Mostly we are connecting to our on directly motherboard. Some are external connectivities also there. It diagnoses your motherboard and on motherboard device connectivities, and it will display some errors on it like this. It displays certain errors on it. So when you got this error, refer the manual. So there is a manual, refer the manual and understand why I'm getting this kind of error. Okay. So where is the issue? We can understand from this postcard. So this is what we have to do. Any component, main component failure are not connected, improper connection, uncompatible. So obviously you may get a post related issues. Post is the first step. First step only gone. Okay. Mostly we blame on a RAM. Why we blame on a RAM? Because RAM is connected to your motherboard in the RAM slots. See, it is like this. CPU is not like that. CPU is connected very tight inside. Okay, with a locking mechanism is there. Even this RAMs are also connecting with a certain locking mechanism, but sudden movements, sudden hits on the system. So very long time, you are not clean up the system, like you kept the system aside and leave it. So a lot of dust is there. You didn't clean up your system regularly, dusty environments. So these RAM slots will get a lot of dust. RAM edges will get a dust. Second one is sudden movements. Improper installation of RAMs also causes this post error. Basically, if anybody got a post error, what they will do it, they'll open the RAM, they clean the RAM. Something I kept. Yeah. So they take the RAM edges will be cleaned with the eraser. Not only that one, guys. Okay. Not only that. So you can use isopropyl alcohol. It's a rubbing alcohol we use for sanitizers. Don't use sanitizer. Sanitizer is different from little different from isopropyl. Don't use sanitizer, but direct rubbing alcohol is isopropyl alcohol is there. But don't try until unless you know it about it. Okay, so they will clean up these edges. Normally, people use with erasers. Do not use your bare hands to clean up. Okay, do not use bare hands or cloths. Don't use it. And install the RAM properly. Next important is RAM slots are there, no? These RAM slots, use the blower to clean up these RAM slots. The hand blower you can see is blowing this CPU side and the RAM also. They clean up the system. So disconnect all power supply, remove all CPU RAM connectivity, first RAM connectivities, SMPS connectivities, clean up and connect it, test it. Still not working, remove all the connecting and reconnect and this one. Yes, as you said, one of the thing is possible power distribution to the motherboard that is also causes this one. So on motherboard, there is power distribution chips that are there. That is also there. Disconnect all power supply, clean the RAM, remove and reinsert the RAM and cross verify the RAM to make sure that is working. If still not working, you can use postcard to know what is the happen to my PC. Is it RAM related or maybe it is a CPU related or maybe on motherboard related. On motherboard chipsets problem, you cannot do it anything. So you have to take it to the chip level troubleshooting guys only. Okay. This is post error dealing. So post successful, post failure. Post successful, how you know? Post failure, how you know? Your post is failure. What are the things you must check it and what we can able to do. Cleanup is always helpful. Connecting, disconnect all power supply before you touch anything in the system. Even for a laptop, guys, remove the charger, remove the battery, then only touch the system components. Even if it is a RAM or a processor or any motherboard components, do not touch with the bare hands. If you touch with the bare hands, nothing happened to you, but system will damage. Why? Because of you are charged with electrostatic. Okay, our body is having a electricity. Electrostatic electricity is there. It may give a shock to the computer components. You got a shock from computer, nothing happened to you. Even you die, not a problem. Okay, that is not death threats won't occur. Okay, from SMPS itself, DC power supply, that to maximum 12 plus 12 volts. Nothing will happen to you, but system will get a problem. So that's a remove all power connectivities. Okay, all power connectivities. Then you can touch the PC. Then don't touch with the bare hands like this. Use the electrostatic. Okay, bands are there. Electrostatic. This cover. So for packaging purpose. Okay, this one is also you can see this aluminum foil type. Okay, it's not aluminum, but it's electrostatic bags. Even for bands also there. Okay, this is electrostatic bands to ground yourself to touch your PC. So you won't give a shock to your computer. Okay. So many signs inside. So we don't mind about it. So this is post part. Okay. Why we are getting maybe any RAM or CPU or motherboard on motherboard components failure. So how to check it? Check it. And to make sure if it is a RAM or a CPU, you will cross verify. Guys, hard disk is failure. It don't cause the post fault. If hard disk is failure, never causes the post fault. It is a secondary storage device. It never causes the CD-ROM is failure. Keyboard is not working, or your mouse is not working. Mouse is disconnected. A mouse is failure. Never cause the post fault. Host is CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard, chipsets components, and power distribution related motherboard things. Understand, guys? Finally, anything?
Sir,
No, sir. Understood.
You didn't understand?
We understand, sir.
Okay, okay. So here it is. What is the second step of your boot processing? Post is successful. Okay, so your CPU, RAM, motherboard is good. Your BIOS recognize all the devices of your system, all connected devices. It is recognized, recorded. Now the next step is locating a operating system. So based on boot priorities, first system try to locate operating system from each and every device. So it will search for first device, second device, third device as per boot priorities. First it is try to locate OS. Okay, so I press the power button. Post is successful. On my screen, I got a boot device not found. I got a boot device not found. Or maybe I'm getting operating system not found. Okay, operating system not found. Boot device not found. Operating system not found. Unable to locate a bootable device. So what happened? I have a boot priority. Check in a CD-RAM, check in a hard disk, check in a USB, check in a network. Find out operating system, which device I am having operating system. It has to locate and load operating system. But I'm getting this error on the screen. Yet on the screen you got an error. It's not a post error. So post is successful. Means CPU is good, RAM is good, motherboard is good. So where is operating system? In generally, daily operating system loading from hard disk or SSD kind of stuff. Okay. So there is a two possibilities of issue. So operating system located in hard disk, OS in hard disk. So your OS has to be loaded from your hard disk to your system. Okay. So there is a two possibilities. Either your hard disk or SSD is not working, or your operating system got a issue, operating system related issue or hard disk related issue. Two possibilities. One is hard disk, second one is OS. First of all, I'm going to check hard disk. Is hard disk is connected or OS is there or not, like that. If it is a fresh system, means I purchase a new fresh system, no OS inside, then we can understand there is no OS then we have to load OS. That is good. But I'm daily using a system. Daily using system. So I came to office, there is a desktop. I'm working on my system. Suddenly it is showing like a morning I came, press the power button. I got a bootable device not found. Then what to do? Okay. So there is a possibilities like hard disk is maybe not working, not connected, no operating system in hard disk or operating system is corrupted. This is the possible things. So what I have to confirm that about a hard disk. Have to go to the BIOS settings. Have to go to BIOS settings. I'm going to BIOS settings. Where is the BIOS settings? First BIOS setting part, this one. Can you see first fixed hard disk WDC 1000 GB? So in the BIOS, it is showing hard disk. Means hard disk is good. No problem. No problem of hard disk. If it is not showing, then what to do? Two things, right? First, go to the BIOS settings and find out hard disk is available or not. If hard disk is available, then OS related issues. Hard disk is not available. It is showing it not showing your hard disk. Then check the connectivity. Sometimes hard disk to motherboard connectivity issue. So disconnect a power supply. Disconnect a hard disk to motherboard SATA cable connector. Remove the cable. Reinsert the cable and connect the power supply and try again. So what to do? So why this is hard disk to motherboard connector is there na? Motherboard connector. So first remove the power supply means backside of mini power supply connector. Remove it. So connect and disconnect this cable. Connect properly. So like make sure that connectivity is good. So otherwise disconnect and connect the cable. Give the power supply. Turn on and go to BIOS settings. Confirm you are getting a disk or not. Any cleanup is required. Do the cleanup first. Okay. Sometimes because of test you are unable to connect it. So do the cleanup and try again. Cross verify. Cross verify means connect the hard disk to other system. So check it. Hard disk is detecting or not. Hard disk is detecting or not. Okay. It's not a motherboard issue. It is hard disk or a hard disk cable related issues. If it is not showing. So if hard disk is not working, what to do? We have to replace with a new hard disk. New hard disk means in a new hard disk, you don't have any operating system, your files, everything is gone. Okay. So it's a replace a new hard disk, install operating system and do all the things. If hard disk is available, operating system issues. Guys, understand this part, BIOS settings part?
Yes, sir.
Because these lines little confusion because while telling I'm typing this thing now. So that's why it is very confused. Sometimes if you got a boot MGR missing and here instead of bootable device not found, you may seen boot device boot MGR missing. That also same troubleshooting. Actually, that is a third step. That's the third step. But I put here why because of it is same kind of stuff. Okay. So point is boot MGR missing also same kind of troubleshooting, but little different troubleshooting you have to do it. Okay. Even sometimes boot MGR means your bootloader is corrupted. You will get sometimes you will get a boot device not found if boot MGR is corrupted. That is possibility in an operating system because it's a bootloader. If you got a boot MGR missing, it can be a possible that your operating system is corrupted or hard disk having some issues. So it is system may sometimes based on your BIOS, it may show this or that error. So possibility, both related things I am telling here troubleshooting. So first confirms the hard disk. If hard disk is available, so it is issue with the operating system. If hard disk is no, check the connectivities, cross verifies. That is what we can able to do. Next, operating system issues or a boot MGR is corrupted kind of issues. All are operating system points only. So if it is like you can use connect OS installation disk, operating system installation disk using DVD or pen drive. There you can go to repair options. Then it will take you to the command prompt or kind of repairing options. Try to repair your PC. Okay, if possible. If you do not have operating system DVD, so what you can able to do is, in generally, the control panel, if you see backup and restore, create a system repair disk. Yeah, of course. This is only burns in a CD DVD. The feature is there, but it has to be changed. What is this repair disk, guys? If your PC having facing some issues, now you have to go to the repair options to do some kind of troubleshootings, like a system image recovery kind of stuff, to get some issue means troubleshooting options. You may need a repair disk generally. So for that one, you can prepare a disk from here, but it's a CD type one, not a pen drive type. Maybe in future it will be there, or maybe you have to do 2, 3 kind of stuff. Okay. So in a Windows 7, it is generally we do some sort of troubleshooting. Windows 10 also we can do. There is some options in Windows 10, that is you have to go to troubleshoot in advanced, then advanced options, startup repair may resolve your boot MGR corruptions or operating system detection. Maybe, so it's not guarantee. Okay. Troubleshoot, these advanced options, you can get it from here. See, troubleshoot, advanced options. It will take you to the screen that is startup repair. So that is also an option to troubleshoot your operating system, boot loading kind of stuff. Okay. So that is again, we will try to explain that one, but we have to see one by one. If you have a system image backup, again, you have to go to control panel. In a control panel, same backup and restore. Can you see create a system image? Okay, if you connect a external backup, so any external backup devices like external hard disk kind of stuff. So then connect it, click on the create system image backup. What is this? A system image is a copy of drivers required to drives required for a Windows to run, means your C drive. It can also include additional drives. You can add another drives like a D drive, E drive kind of stuff. System image can be used to restore your computer if your hard drive or a computer ever stop working. However, you cannot choose individual item to restore. Guys, I try to understand. I have a system. Then, for example, I connected a external hard disk to my system. Then I go to the system image backup. System image backup. Okay, what happened? My C drive means my operating system drive and users profile data, my operating system, applications, settings, users data will be into a backup location as a single image file. Single image file. What is the advantage of this one? What is the advantage of taking system image backup? If your hard disk failure or your operating system corrupted, you want to restore your operating system or your hard disk is failure, you install a new hard disk. In the hard disk, you want your operating system, your profile data, your applications, your settings. You can directly restore it from this system image backup to here. Okay. So one thing is your hard disk is failure. You can load it from system image backup. Your operating system is corrupted. You cannot able to do anything about it. So again, you have to remove OS and reinstall a OS. Instead of that one, if you have a system image backup, you can restore it. That is the use of system image backup. Okay. So you take in this system image backup. So you cannot restore individual files, but you can restore entire PC. But it's not that simple, guys. Why? Because of, if you check it in my C drive, at least C drive, it is 55.5 GB free out of 145 GB. It means 90 GB is already occupied. Okay. So think like this, you need that much space. Currently 90 GB. My old system last time I showed, that is 200 GB, almost all 200 GB, means 5 GB, 10 GB, lesser, almost 190 GB data is there. So I have to take entire thing. So we can do it like at least 60-70 GB free space in external hard disk, and we need to give more time to copy because 60-70 GB in single slot. So that is will take a lot of time. But if you do it, it may be benefit your system. Okay. So in case of hard disk is failure or operating system is failure, so possible you can restore it from system image backup. If you have a system image backup, you can restore into your hard disk or a new hard disk. Otherwise, you have to reinstall operating system, install applications, all this kind of stuff. Okay. Again, guys, hard disk is working OS related problem. You can choose this kind of repairing kind of stuff like this based on your based on your issue. Try startup repair here. If possible in Windows 10, I'm telling. So go to startup repair. So startup repairs generally like your system is on, but Windows logo like this. Keep loading, even half an hour, 1 hour, keep loading kind of stuff. It is a bootable files related issues that will be repaired under startup repair. Reset this PC. That was also one option is there. So you can see here, reset this PC. What is the reset this PC is? OS will be reinstalled. OS will be reinstalled. Application settings will be removed. Okay, files you can choose. You want to keep the files or not. Your personal files you can choose. You want to keep it or you want to remove it. Okay, reset this PC may help you if possible, but OS will be reinstalled. System image backup or restore. So you can restore it, your system from image backup. Somewhere under this one, there is one option. If you click it, system image restoration. Reinstallation of operating system. So if nothing is working, reinstall OS. In case of hard disk is working. Hard disk is not working. Add a new hard disk. Okay, make sure your hard disk is not working. Then finally add a new hard disk. If you have a system image backup, then restore it. Otherwise, install an operating system. Okay. So that is your hard disk OS, hard disk and operating system related. Find out first hard disk is there or not. Hard disk is there, OS related. Hard disk is not there, then find out, check, try to reconnect and connect, cross verify. If nothing is working, and replace the hard disk. Okay. OS related troubleshootings, we can do it in different ways. Okay. If it is hard disk related, nothing to do it because you lost already data. If you have a backup and system image backup kind of stuff, you can restore it from here. Otherwise, just you have to do normal. Okay. Loss is loss. That's why it's always a backup is important. Guys, understand this big thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, of course, what is the third step? Third step is for first step, second step is locate a operating system drives. No OS corrupted, hard disk corrupted. So we understand bootable device not found. But hard disk is there, operating system is there, and of course, the MBR record will tell you where is the bootloader and load bootloader, and load bootloader will tell you how to load operating system. Different type of bootloaders are there. If in case this bootloader is got corrupted, so what kind of error we will getting? Boot MGR missing for Windows 7, 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. Boot MGR is a bootloader. If bootloader is got corrupted, then you will get a boot MGR missing. Even for a boot MGR missing, same troubleshooting options. Okay. Try startup repair. If in case you can able to go to these advanced options from troubleshooting. So try startup repair. Okay. Go to the command prompts. You can go to command prompt. You can see and restore this boot MGR file from other bootable drives like a CD-ROM or a pen drive. You can connect it. Just copy that boot MGR file into C drive. That by practice you will understand. Okay. But whatever it is, mostly unable to find bootloader or a boot MGR missing. Second step, troubleshooting on them. Okay. So first step is successful, post is successful, good. Second step is locate a operating system drives and try to load OS, right? Third step is load the bootloader. It will tell you how to load operating system. Now it is OS is loaded. You got a login screen. So put a username and password. So login screen password is not related to post or any other things, right? So you log in and start up services and applications. Okay. So even there is an issue here, which is I skipped that one because in a previous batch I didn't told that part. System is system is started and system is slow. System is very slow from starting or a longer. You feel longer booting time. Personal booting time is very less generally, but you think it is longer booting time. So there is a issues are there because of in the last step I've written startup service application kind of stuff. So what to do this one? Your system, I press the power on, old system, my laptop, which is last time we got a Valorant, right? So if when I'm using that laptop in regular classes, so when I reach Off is immediately I have to press the power button. I have to wait for a half an hour. I have to wait for a half an hour because at least it will take a 5 to 10 minutes to touch the laptop. Means I can do something. I can open something after 5 or 10 minutes. Better it is wait for 15 minutes. Okay. So why I'm getting like this? The normal laptops, it's 1 or 2 minutes. But that old laptop is 10-15 minutes. Even the RAM is good. 12 GB RAM, i5 processor. Okay. Problem is too many startups. Okay. So I have more startup applications. These are the startups. Okay. See, this is enabled status. Check the enable the about your startups. If your startups is enabled means obviously these applications load immediately when system is booted. Okay. Apps load immediately when system booted. Okay. Next, services related. So I'm going to service management, services database. Of course, you can see those things from here also, not fully. You can see there is several services are showing running. Okay. These services, more services are running in your PC. You can see automatic manual. These services are running in my PC. Unnecessary services at boot time. Unnecessary, unnecessary, um, unnecessary are currently unused. Currently unused application. In my background, these things are running. Okay. So what causing this one? So causing is actually written in brackets. So where we can see that one in a services and startups, of course, we can see from process. You can observe those things from process. AV apps running in process. The task manager you can see. Check it, task manager. Okay, this is reverse written. Heavy process is running. Many process apps are running. Okay. So what is the better idea? Of course, lower RAM size or CPU capacity. Sometimes small RAMs, small CPU capacities are there. For example, this laptop is i5 processor, high capacity, right? i5 processor, 10th generation. For example, I buy a laptop, so it is 20-25,000. I am happy because I'm giving this example. One of my relatives, means my brothers, my cousins' family, that is. So they buy one laptop and they see the price and they book the laptop and it is came. After laptop is good, Problem is they install some heavy application. Okay, more than okay, it is antivirus. Okay, maybe it is a antivirus or more than one antivirus using also there. So they given one default antivirus that is temporary. What these people done? Okay, what the people done? They installed another antivirus for protection. So obviously, what happened? System become very slow. So slow system, slow booting means heavy applications in a background, lower CPUs, tabs, running at a time, multiple tabs of web browser. That is also causes. Okay. So longer booting time is belongs to hard disk related also. Okay. So why we are getting an issue and how to resolve these issues, guys. Solutions, what we can able to do it in a maintenance. Yeah, I will tell another 5-10 minutes, then we can close for today, okay? Because you study the solutions, we can see, we can do it, the solutions here. First one is, okay, disable, no, uninstall unnecessary applications. Unnecessary applications are there, better to remove it. Okay, that is the first one. Next step. Disable startups, which is not required startups. Like for example, in my laptop, go to startup. See it is Microsoft Edge is not immediately not required to start up. Currently, I am taking classes with the Microsoft Teams. Yes, better enable. In my old laptop, I disabled it because that is taking more time. Cortana not required, disable it. Okay. So application which you are not required, you can disable it. Okay. So it is not required to start immediately after system boot. Disable start, which is not required. Change startup type of services to manual or disable, because certain services will start automatically when it is there. But this part I will tell guys separately, maybe next class or another class. So I will tell how to manage the services in your system. Okay. Uninstallations, disable and delete or move data from C drive So your C drive required more space, guys. Normally, people say, hi, C drive, we don't require, we'll put everything, documents, pictures, desktop data occupy C drive. You download something, it is go to downloads, right? You download something, that is go to downloads. See it is. Example, I will show you here. So many are there now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is 1.57. I will try 2 GB. Yeah, I'm crossing 2 GB. Just for example, no problem, no problem. How much? It is a old data only. So it's this month data. Our recording videos are there. See, earlier of this month, these are the recordings. It's around 4.29 GB. You can see. Okay, so the same place, but you can see this PC 55.5 GB free space. I'm deleting around 4.26, 4.29. This is the data I'm deleting. Right click. While you are deleting, press the shift button. If you don't press the shift button, delete will go to recycler bin. Data in the recycler bin, data in the hard disk, same. Okay. Shift delete. Otherwise, normal delete, then clean up the recycler bin. I'm press the shift and plus delete. It is saying delete multiple items. Are you sure? Want to delete permanently? Yes. 27 items I deleted. I will delete these things also just to show you guys. Okay. I deleted from downloads, but my C drive got a more free space, around more than 4 GB space. I got it. Okay. So how to do? So one thing is delete or move a data from your C drive to other drive. For example, this is I downloaded a Windows 11 enterprise version operating system. As I remember, it's 11 or Windows 10. I didn't know, but name is different. So we can try that. This is around 5 GB, 5.2, 5.4 GB data it is. So I don't want to put in a C drive. I'll copy into D drive. Okay. So I have to copy into C drive. That is also directly we can do it. So click here, right click, cut, go to D drive. I put a D drive folder. So I cut it and paste it now. So that is around a 5 GB. You can observe once it is done, you can observe there is a space you will get. Yeah, I am getting a little bit. Yeah, done. See, this got a 64 point. So that is C drive space is increased. Same goes, not only documents, downloads, desktop items. What happened? This is notifications symbols. Okay. See, documents, downloads, music, pictures. You will keep data, so many things inside. What is the danger for that one, guys? Important. So it will occupy in your C drive. Even for a recycler bin, you delete it from C drive, it is in your C drive recycler bin only. So either you move it or you delete it from your C drive. So give more space for a C drive. That is also improves your system speed. So uninstall unnecessary applications, disable startups, change service types to manual or service, not for everything. So any specific kind of stuff only. Okay, for some apps from certain services, you can disable. Clean up your C drive. Okay. Do disk cleanup. Use disk cleanup, error checking, and defragmentation. So I type correctly, why it is wrongly done. Yeah, okay, now correct. And mainly C drive. How to do this one? So I will show you options because system is running with so many applications, we can't do it. This PC, C drive, right click, properties. This is disk cleanup. Disk cleanup. If you click disk cleanup, you try to find what are your temporary internet files. Okay, DirectX shared caches. You can select all these things, including recycler bin, temporary files, thumbnails, 852 MB of temporary files are 500 MB. So total, these are the your cleanup. This data will be removed from here. You want to delete from this like a cleanup system files. You want to do it like a, your system is updating. For that one, it download a files from Microsoft to your local system. That will be available in your PC only. So that is also stores, right? So if you click on a cleanup system files, again it is checking. Okay, any Windows updated, recently updated files, still it is available in your PC. If you want to clean up, then you can clean up. It is not required always. Stay see now. I can able to remove almost 8 GB. 8 GB unnecessary files are there. Okay. It is system error memory dump files is around a 3.16 GB is there. System update cleanups are there. So totally 8 GB space I can gain by doing this one. Okay. Next one is tools. Error checking. Any file system errors in the C drive, we can check it and repair it using this check option. I don't click it, guys, while system with multiple applications are running. Not good. Close all the applications, background applications, documents, everything. Then you have to do all these things. Defragmentation. Any fragments in your PC will be removed. So this is C drive. Optimize. Then no, okay, it is. So no. Uh, Fragments are not there. Okay. The point is, so do all these things on C drive. Better is close all apps and do it. Okay. So that is a thing. Uninstall. Do not use more than one antivirus. If it is there, uninstall. Okay. So this increase RAM capacity if possible. Some are using 4 GB RAM. They said, sir, it is not working. So it is because apps, operating system, their capacity increases. So compulsory. You are buying a new laptop, minimum 8 GB. Better is 16 GB nowadays. Okay. Minimum is 8 GB. 4 GB is nothing. Okay. So, we have a desktop, Volent is that is maybe 64 MB or 128 MB. I have a laptop, it is what, 256 MB laptop. Okay. So many years back, I'm telling. And last laptop, which is I am using that one from last 10 years, I'm using a laptop that is 4 GB laptop. That time we buy 10 years back, not even a 10 years back, it is around in 9 years back. Laptop came with 4 GB. I added 8 GB. So it is 12 GB now. Okay. So the 4 GBs are gone 10 years back on. 4 GBs means 10 years back. Currently it is 8 GB is not enough. So you have to take at least 16 GB. So better at least 8 GB. 4 GB is best. Increase your RAM capacity if possible. Any suggestions? So close.
Multiple applications running.
Very good. Close. Um, Unnecessary applications. Learning and process, which is taking more, is utilizing more resources and CPU and RAM utilization. You can see, go to task manager. So Microsoft Teams is utilizing more CPU and RAM capacity. So can I close Microsoft Teams? If we can't, right? Class will be closed. And if you see here, it is Chrome tab is utilizing more, but currently we are using Chrome tab, but we can reduce few things by closing the additional tabs. Okay, this is we can use. I'll close this one. Google Forms not required. WhatsApp is required, and out of two things, one is not required, so I will close this one. Again, I have to open it. Then, since you can see, there's some reduction in CPU and memory utilization. You can see the CPU performance and memory also available memories. Always look after available memory, guys. Okay, important is make sure available memory based on your installed memory. 16 GB, 7.7 GB means system is utilizing lot of space. More than 50% it is utilized. For example, it is 4 GB RAM. Available memory, not even a 1 GB, no problem because it's a 4 GB RAM. 8 GB RAM, available memory, 4 GB, very good. Or 5 GB, very, very good. But 8 GB it is utilizing on its own way. So better to close any background applications. So I will try to close these things. Aditya joined. So only one person is left here. Okay, no problem. I'm closing this one also. So then you can see some fluctuations, but still it is, we can try to gain more space. Okay. Of course, this is a video stream and this is also video related. So then you can close this one. This is also take more space. I'm closing this tab also. See, we can gain more RAM, more CPU kind of stuff. Okay. So that is like that. Okay, we can able to. So how to end the process? Any unnecessary things are running, the right click, end the task. End process or a task which is utilizing more resources. But if it is important for you, then you can able to. Okay. shut down PC or a laptop when we are not using, when not using. That is very important, guys. Do not keep sleep mode always. Okay, some people, very intelligent people. So there are learn from Instagram and YouTube shorts. That is the problem with the people. What is that? Guys, now my work will be complete at 6:30. So at 6:30, I will mostly after 6:30, I'll move from the office. I'll keep the laptop in office generally. Otherwise, if there is any work, then I will take it. So thing is, when I put in inside of this laptop, when I put so I shut down the laptop and I will keep it. For example, I'm taking to my home, so it will take more than half an hour. My journey. I don't need to do any continuation work. I will open it again. So I'll shut down, take it to home. In home also immediately I don't open, right? So I have to go to home. So I have to some refreshment, and then maybe after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I will open it. So better what I do, I shut down my PC, I shut down my laptop, so close it, then I will go. This is better. Why? Because when you shut down your PC, guys, the background temporary files, the background issues, we also solve the background process kind of stuff that will be ended. It may open freshly later, but it is not required to be run always in your system. If you keep it in sleep mode, you open a laptop, so happy your thing. For example, morning batch completed, 1 o'clock, 1:30 batch is completed. Again, 2:30, 3 o'clock, I have to start taking class. It's a lunch time, right? So I can keep it my laptop in sleep mode. I don't need to shut down, just I keep it in a laptop in sleep mode. Then I will go for a lunch, having a lunch, come back and open and continuous work. Because of morning, what are the things I am doing? The same work I have to continue. Means same classes, teams, and everything not required to open again just because of 1 hour kind of stuff. That's the point, guys. When you go use sleep mode, when you shut down your PC, you have to know it. Compulsory shut down your PC when you are not using, and or a longer period of time you are not using, compulsory shut down your PC. Sleep mode only for a half an hour, 1 hour break, or maybe you have to do continuation work is there. Then you can go to sleep mode, no problem. But in generally, if you are not using, better to shut down your PC. That is the maintenance of PC. Some suggestions, at least 10 suggestions are given. Understand, guys? Or getting headache or anything? No problem.
So we are less sure.
Yes,
So,
sir.
guys, okay. For a
Yes, sir.
batch, for a batch 22, have done classes. Almost all everything is completed. So I downloaded a class entire thing into PDF mode like this. You're not done because it's still so many classes are there. For a batch, it is there. So what I'm doing is I will try to forward to you. How to forward? That is a big question. The batch 3. Okay, so try this one if in case if you feel it is useful. Okay. So almost all same material, what are I am copying, but anybody having free time, so please go through once. Okay. But your material, your class, first it is you have to study yours. Then if you want to learn anything additionally, not additionally, so maybe you have a time, you're done up to here, so you have a time, you can read it. Anyway, sir is given a LMS, so go through that LMS today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. Okay. First study, keep
Okay, sir.
getting guys. When you got a time,
Okay, sir.
study. Okay? That's it for today.
Sir, LMS link.
LMS link. Okay, one second.